And we're good.
Good afternoon, Carmen. My name is Ruth. Thank you for coming in today. Um, I'd like to start with just a little briefing on confidentiality. So, what you say in here is private. It doesn't go anywhere, except if you tell me that you're going to hurt yourself or somebody else, or you tell me that a child's in danger. I am a mandated reporter, so I would have to report that. You understand that?
Sure.
Okay. So I briefly read your file that I got. Um, in your own words, can you tell me what it is that you're looking at? What is your big goal here?
Well, Ruth, I was kind of sent from the hospital actually, I guess as a follow-up. So I'm trying to figure out why they sent me.
Okay. And I understand there's some custody issue.
No, actually, well, I have my son, which is 9 years old. His name's Vincent. We've lived together for a while. Um, I I went to the hospital and I guess I didn't have a place for him. I had to be admitted and he couldn't stay there in the hospital with me. So yeah, the father's not in the picture really as much.
So is Vincent home with you now, or is he with someone else?
No, Vincent's home with me.
Okay. Is that how the story goes?
So
Okay, sorry. All right. So, um, what what is it that you would like to work on?
well, I'm thinking because I mean I take Zoloft, and I kind of like overdosed, I guess, on it. They're telling me I overdosed, but I always take that medication. Um, so I guess that's kind of why I'm visiting with you. There's been several reports, I guess. I don't know.
What sort of
What were you gonna say?
I'm sorry, what sort of reports?
Um, Pretty much kind of they think I'm harming my child, and I don't think so. I mean, that doesn't happen. It's never happened. Um,
Okay. So you know, so my concern is for you having a healthy life for yourself and of course your son and having a healthy family together. And I'd like to see you guys in harmony with yourselves. I understand that you're seeing mental health practitioners that are outpatient. Do you see them regularly?
yeah, I have certain services because I've kind of been diagnosed before with like schizophrenia, bipolar. Um, but like my husband's in the picture, so I'm not my husband actually. He's not my husband, but the my baby's daddy is pretty much in the picture, and he only visits his kid three times out of the month, but he comes back sometimes like with the bruised bruised up kind of around his body. So I don't know why I'm here instead of him.
You're comfortable with that sort of relationship with your partner?
Yeah, well, we're not together anymore, but I mean we're pretty cordial with each other. So I
Okay.
mean, yeah.
Okay. So it sounds as though you are working on you're taking some medication regularly. You're seeing a doctor, and you and your son you have a pretty good relationship.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of stays with my sister. So,
Okay.
yeah, he stays with my sister. Is that kind of what you were asking me earlier? Like if he's like with me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, he's with me in my heart. I mean, I love
Oh,
the little guy. But yeah, he's actually with my sister. And I guess the court did, or that's why we're here today, I guess.
okay. So you're working on custody.
Yeah, I guess.
Great. So if goal is to get Vincent back in your custody, then there are a number of small steps we can take to get you to that big goal. We can break it down into little pieces, make it easier to follow. But all goals should be measurable, they have to be really specific, and we can get them done a little bit at a time. So, what would be a good first step for you to be reunited with Vincent?
I guess kind of being, I guess, maybe on my medication regularly, so I don't kind of have like, I was really depressed, you know, like I felt like kind of killing myself, and I
Oh,
was
wow.
kind of self-medicating. So I guess that might be the first point. I guess I'm kind of admitting it now. Do you think that would be a goal?
That'd certainly be a goal, taking your medication at the same time every day. Um, do you have a schedule for it, or do you have one of those little pill boxes with the days on it? How do you keep track of your medication?
I don't actually. I just kind of have my bottles lined up everywhere. Vincent usually helps me, so yeah, I rely on him a lot.
Hmm. And Vincent he's 9?
9 years old. Vincent's 9 years old. Yeah.
Must be a big help around the house.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what I would do without him.
okay, so we want to make sure that you're healthy and that you're able to care for him and that you're able to be the mom that you want to be for him.
Yeah.
And taking your medication every day would certainly be a good way to do that. You do doctor visits regularly?
Yeah, actually, Vincent reminds me of them, and that, yeah, I try to get to them as much as possible. I don't work, so I collect SSI and all that, so it's kind of hard, my transportation and all that.
Okay, what does your transportation look like?
Sometimes we walk, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's kind of public transportation. If my sister's not working, she'll kind of help us out. But
Okay. Do you have the financial resources for public transportation, or is that a resource we could track down for you?
actually, that'll be helpful if you can help me out with that, because yeah, I'm barely making ends meet. I only get like 600 and something dollars a month.
Right. And as for resources for Vincent, I see that he has an educational plan and that you were doing some parenting classes. How are those going?
They're going fairly well. Yeah. I just sometimes, you know, when Vincent's gone though too, or we have to go, it's like we don't spend enough time with each other. So,
Okay.
but it's going good, I guess.
Okay. And are you involved with any other caseworkers?
Um, no, I don't think so. I mean, I've had places before, but I believe they're closed now. So,
Well, so we talked about taking your medication. I was looking at public transportation doctors for you so that you get to see your doctor regularly. Do you have all the food you need? How's your apartment? Do you have heat?
yeah, actually, we have heat. I mean, it's kind of, I'm always scraping ends with, you know, financial, trying to pay the bills and all that. But it can become stressful. And yeah, but I mean, it's manageable right now. I get assistance from different programs.
Okay. So be sure and let me know if that assistance hits a snag and I can see what I can do about getting that back on track for you. And what I'd really like to see is us eventually building a plan that you want to do on your timeline. It's all led by you, but see how I can help you reach those goals. And I guess we'll talk about it more on our next visit. But I want to thank you for coming in today, and I'll follow up with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.